I got questions, but I'm
Okay,
gonna
let
let
me
you
pull
at
up my
least,
notes. Let me
I'm
pull
gonna
up my
at
notes.
least get you going here.
Okay, look, there's my little picture, dude.
Oh yeah, is that
Cold
something
water
you know?
therapy. That's like a pod. No, I just stole it from the interwebs.
Is that AI? Did you make that with AI?
No, there'd probably be some random hand coming out of the water.
The eyes would be glowing.
Yeah, like Catman or something.
Oh my gosh. All right.
But yeah, so cold water therapy or cryotherapy.
Okay.
So there are some good benefits.
Okay,
to
so
it.
this is for just general health or like after a workout?
General health.
Oh, general health. Okay.
Yes. So it reduces inflammation, but we already knew
Right.
that because like
It's
when you
cold.
get an injury, what do? Like
You
the
put
first
ice on
thing, yeah, you put an ice pack on it, so that it has the same benefits of reducing inflammation that way. So that's a good
And would
benefit
you
of
do?
it.
Okay, first off, do you do this?
I do not have a pod, but
A pod. So that's what the thing's called, the ice bath.
yeah, you can buy like an ice pod, like an ice water therapy like pod
And
or
do you have to
cryotherapy
put ice in
pod.
it, or does it chill it automatically?
No, you have to put ice in it.
Okay, so you're putting ice in it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but we'll
right,
get
keep
into
going.
that. But muscle recovery. So, like whenever I was a gymnast, we used to have this like churning ice
Wait, you
water
were
bath.
like a full-on gymnast?
I was a gymnast till I was like 19 years old.
I'm not sure I knew that. So what was your thing? What was your deal? Or did you do everything?
I did all of it.
You did all of them?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Bars, beam, and floor.
Really?
Yeah, I broke my arm
Oh.
when I was 10. Anyways,
I'm not sure I knew that about you. Did you know that, Trelvis? Did you know she was a gymnast?
I did not know that.
Hi, I learned
yeah,
something new about you.
I can do all kinds of
Known
tricks.
you a long time and learned something new. All right.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry, didn't
So,
mean to derail you.
yes, so whenever I was a gymnast, like I hyperextended my knee one time. And so every day after gym, I
Yeah.
would do an ice water bath with
Right.
my leg. And a bunch of girls had knee problems, so we'd all stick
Right.
our leg in this ice water bath that was like churning, the ice.
Right,
and
right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah,
We
so
had that when I played football in high school. They had an ice bath.
Yeah,
I
so
never
our-
did it, but
what are they called? Our athletic, like
athletic trainer?
trainer. Our trainer. We had this like nice training room because
Yeah.
there's always injuries in gymnastics. Somebody was
Right.
always getting hurt. So he was always there. So anyways,
I wasn't like good
it was
enough
good
to get
memories.
the ice bath. They'd put like, our star players in there. They're like, yeah, you,
Oh, we had guys that would like.
you just go to
you
your
know,
bathtub. You'll be all right.
Yeah, they'd go too hard and you'd see like some random dude just like sitting in there. But anyways, so muscle recovery, improved circulation. So alternating between cold and water, hot,
Right.
warm water can stimulate circulation.
Sure, that's true. Well, so cold generally constricts your blood vessels.
Yes.
And warm would open them up.
Yes.
But I can see how the cold would decrease inflammation. And so is this something that, and maybe you're going to get to this, is this something that we should be doing on a regular basis for our health, or is this something that's more related to exertion?
Athletics.
exercise?
No.
Athletics?
No, anybody can do it. It's recommended that you do it slowly, incorporate it slowly into your life, but we'll get to it.
Oh, you're coming up to that. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Mental.
I just get all these questions in my head.
So
Awesome.
it's good for mental well-being. So cold exposure is believed to trigger the release of endorphins.
Okay.
So that potentially leads to improved mood and reduced stress.
Okay. I
So
can
happy.
see that.
So you get happy feelings. So it, like that feeling of like I don't want to do this, but then after you do it, you're like, yeah, like you feel like energized.
Is there like a certain temperature the water should be?
There are, but you have to start out like at like a warmer temperature than you think.
Right.
To get your body.
So first you
used
want to
it.
jump into like maybe 50 or something? Or is
I'm
there-
not sure about that.
Okay, we'll have to look that up.
I didn't go that
That's
deep
okay.
dive.
I mean, I just, like I said, question.
Enhanced immunity suggests cold water might strengthen the immune system by increasing white blood cell count. I don't know
Okay.
how well that holds up, but
I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
I
don't
always
know off
think
the top of my head.
I always think healthy people. Whenever I think ice water bath, I think like healthy people. So who's to say? The
I
internet.
think healthy people. I've always wanted to try an ice water bath just to see if I could like do it. Like I've never actually done one before, but I've always wanted to try it.
So let
Well,
me tell you-
I'll tell you. We'll go over like how you can start it
Okay,
into your
for sure.
life.
Yeah.
Like you
Okay.
can start.
I have no, I don't think this
adding it.
counts, but like I know I used to do this when I was young. Like I'd be in a hot tub in the winter and I'd go and jump in the pool.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh my gosh.
And I
That
don't know if that
sounds
was
painful.
bad for you or good for you. I mean, I can't say
No.
I always did the smartest
That's
thing,
right.
but I
I
would
used
do
to
that.
do it all the time too.
It was like a shock to your system.
Yeah.
And then you
But
get out
that's
and you
what
jump
it's
right back
for.
in the hot tub.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I feel like probably I was harming myself, but do you think it's good?
I think, yeah, it's supposed to be good for you.
Okay. All right.
Not like do it like, 5 times in a row that might like what you were probably doing. But
No,
like
you don't
maybe
do
like,
that 5 times.
Yeah,
You do it like once, and
yes.
you're like, okay, I'm good for at least like a week or so.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the point. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
so
okay.
and then the last 2 are potentially pain relief. So
Yep.
we
I can
already
see
know
that.
that. Yeah, we
Yeah.
already know that part. But there are cautions, obviously. It can lead to hypothermia if you go into.
Right. Don't give yourself
So-
frostbite.
I think that was
Yeah.
probably one of the bigger cautions of Dr. Hermann's doings. Like you could have gotten hypothermia by jumping in a cold pool and completely submerging yourself.
Well, I mean, the one thing about when you jump into a pool in the winter, if you've never done this,
Mm-hmm.
like, you don't stay in it long. Like you jump in and you're like, okay, I'm about to die, and
Yeah.
you get out really fast. Because if you do stay in it, you will die
That's
very
wild.
quickly. So-
Yeah. But so with cold water therapy, you're supposed to sit in there for a couple of minutes.
Okay,
and
so
you're
it's-
supposed
so
to
it's
have
not quite as
controlled
cold, yeah.
breathing and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously, before you start doing actually getting into an ice bath,
Uh-huh.
definitely talk to your doctor and make sure
Right.
that.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah,
'cause
don't talk to
Obviously, I get bad advice.
Talk to your
about
family
jumping.
doctor
Yeah, talk to
and
your
make sure that you're healthy enough to
Right, 'cause
participate
you don't want to
in this.
stress your heart. If
Yeah,
you
you
have
need
like
to
an
be
underlying
somewhat
heart condition.
healthy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You don't want to stress your heart if you're,
Yes.
I don't want to say older because I don't want to discriminate against old people, but people who are more prone to have
Yes.
issues that are unknown. You want to be careful because the
Yes.
shock could, like if you
Yeah,
get
it could
that surge
have-
of adrenaline, you could.
It
cause
could
harm.
have some nasty.
Yeah, I agree with
side
that, Sarah.
effects.
Yeah, that's good.
So first, you're gonna need to choose the right location. So obviously,
Location for your
yeah,
pod?
yeah. So
Okay.
like don't get don't think just getting a bucket of ice is gonna do anything. If you want to actually
Right, you have
just
to
do
sum-
it. You need a bathtub.
Okay, so I was gonna say,
a-
can you do a bathtub with cool water and ice?
Yeah, for sure. So
Okay.
you can do that, or you
Alright.
can buy a pod.
A pod.
Yeah, there's literally go on Amazon. You can find
think I've seen those.
cryotherapy pod
Yeah,
or
I've
ice
seen
water
Are they
pod.
expensive?
They have portable ones too, I think.
Yeah, they're portable.
I'm in the pool and buy my hot tub, and I just hop from one to the other.
Yeah. The next one is a gradual progression. So
Right.
start with short exposure and
Tepid water, not like
temperature
freezing. Yeah.
wise, not
don't do
as
what I do.
not as cold.
Yeah.
So honestly, you can, if you want to start just incorporating cold therapy just in general into
Okay.
your life, you can do cold water face washes.
Right, okay.
So have you ever done that in the morning? You're in the morning, you
sometimes
feel
like to take a
absolute
cool shower.
Yeah, I take cold showers
Yeah.
every day right now because it is so hot.
Yeah, that just
I
makes sense.
cannot.
It's like-
I'm the same way.
I cannot. After I go to the gym and I come home and I
Yeah.
think about taking a hot shower, I'm just bleh.
yeah, I hear you.
So I
can't
think
do
we
it.
talked about this a couple weeks back. I'll start hot and then work it
Yeah.
to cold.
Like jumping out your hot, turn down, dude.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
those
I'm
are
on board
ways
with
that
that.
you can
Yeah, so,
incorporate
get
getting
into it.
ready
What
for
about
that cold therapy.
okay, and you may not know this. A cold shower, is that the same or is not as good?
It's not going, obviously it's not going to be ice cold.
Yeah.
It's going to be as cold as your pipes
As
can
your
make
pipes
it.
can get, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, my pipes
Yeah,
are
it's
lukewarm.
Yeah, right. That makes sense. Yeah.
It's cold. It's just room temperature
Yeah.
is really what I'm
It feels
putting
cold
on.
when it's 1,000,000 degrees outside.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So this is when you get into the temperature considerations. What water temperature should be cold, but the water temperature should be cold, but not freezing. Around 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit is common.
Oh, okay. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
It's
that's
not supposed to
cold.
put
Yeah.
you in hypothermia. It's
Right.
just
'cause
supposed.
when you jump into a pool in the winter, it's 40 degrees. You're getting.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
think
like
it's
you're jumping into a tub full of daggers. Is
Yeah.
what it feels like.
I think it's supposed to be difficult, but it's not supposed to be so difficult that it's going to hurt you. You know.
You feel like you're dying.
So things to do before you start doing this, going hardcore with your if you get a pod or actually put ice in your
See your
bathtub.
doctor.
Yeah, see your doctor and make sure you hydrate and have eaten enough food and avoid alcohol and caffeine before you do it.
I feel like I would need alcohol to jump into an ice bath.
It makes you warm,
Like
right?
you and your wife with some wine, be like, you want to buy a cryopod or a cryotherapy pod?
Yeah, Amazon, deliver.
You don't even need to buy one. You could just use your bathtub.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
go
I'm
get
gonna,
some
I may have
ice
to
from
try
your
this.
freezer.
It was funny. You give me these ideas. I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing.
So you can start with a full immersion. So you gently submerge yourself. You don't jump.
You don't jump. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong.
So you slowly go in, take a nice.
I had the right idea. I
Yes.
just had the mechanics wrong.
Controlled breathing. You don't want to like hyperventilate, all of that stuff. Once in the water, you need to stay there and to like make yourself feel like more relaxed and like you're not like if you're only going to be in there for like 2 minutes and you're just like staying still. You know how sometimes if you like move.
You do or don't want to move?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
like,
you can.
and it makes it to where the time passes a little bit better. So you can like, when you breathe, you can like open your arms, like something like that, to like make it the time go by a little bit faster.
And shrinkage is normal, right? Sorry. I just had to throw it out there. I know people were wondering.
I don't think that has to do with females, but we'll
Right. Well, I was thinking for Trelvis and I.
moving on.
The men in the room want to know for sure.
I know. There's probably 10 or 15 questions on YouTube right now asking that.
Absolutely. And Nighthawk is checking in as well.
Hey, what's up, Nighthawk? Man? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining in.
So, so at the beginning, you want to stay in there for 1 to 3 minutes.
1 to 3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then as you get accustomed, you can increase that, obviously. And then to get warm after this stuff,
Right. You
don't
probably
jump into a hot tub.
Yeah.
Blankets and just something warm to drink. So maybe like a hot tea. That sounds like really,
Relaxing.
yeah, like doing your cryotherapy
And then like a nice
and
warm
then
tea.
have some tea, hot tea. So yeah.
I like it.
I like it too. I've been doing it wrong, but I like the idea of the cold. Like, it's a different
I mean,
kind of like kind of a shock to your system.
And
To me,
then,
it feels like it'd be a good idea.
how long have people been using saunas? That's hot therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Or
I
steam
think I'm on
therapy,
board
I
with this.
guess.
I'm gonna have to look up and see if there's any medical studies that talk about that, and I will give you an update at some point.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm sure there are tons of medical
Yeah,
studies.
there probably is. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for doing that, Sarah. I love your topics and your segments. They're always great.